video, you're going to learn how to customize your WordPress dashboard. Now, when you install WordPress initially, there's going to be a bunch of messages and the layout is going to be a certain way. However, you can change it so that every time you log in to the WordPress dashboard, you see it the way you choose to see it. So initially, as you can see, you will see a welcome to your new WordPress site. However, you can click on dismiss, and then from this point you can see these boxes here. Now you can customize this, and before I talk about that, if you click on screen options, you can actually see the number of columns. So if I click on this, you can only see, each box is on its own column. If I want everything into 2 columns, as you can see here, you've minimized the amount of scroll space. However, it is still cluttered. And showing on the screen is right now. Basically, this shows how many posts, how many pages you have, how many comments, how many approved comments you have, how much spam, and so forth. If I click on this, as you can see here, it is removed. You can have recent comments, you can have incoming links, which basically is if somebody links to your site, it'll show it up here. So this is just good information to know. You may not want this. Let's say if I don't want this, other WordPress news, then I can click on this. And let's say plugins, I don't really care about plugins. WordPress blog, I don't really care much about that. So I'm going to clean that up. Plugins, incoming links. Quick press. That's just a way to publish stuff really quickly. I'm going to take that out. And let's say I'm going to make it into 1 column. That way everything is organized the way I want it. And I'm going to leave it like that. If I click on screen options, now every time I log into the WordPress dashboard, I'm going to see it just the way I like it. So this is the way you can customize your WordPress dashboard. In this specific video, you're going to learn how to create a brand new post in WordPress. So right now I'm at the WordPress dashboard. If I click on this pin icon and click on add new, I can create a new post. So as you can see here, a post is made up of a title and a body. So what I need to do is enter the title here. Let's say I'm going to name it Funny T-shirts, and I'll just enter a bunch of text here. And with the text, you can, of course, bold it, you can italicize, you can create unordered lists, you can create ordered lists, you can align it, you can create links to URLs and other websites. You can also have a spell checker here. You can actually toggle full screen mode. If you click on this, basically it removes everything around it and all you see is the editor itself. You can show and hide the buttons, you can underline, you can align full, you can change the color of the text, you can paste text from another editor, you can paste text from Word, and you can do a lot more from that. Now up at the top here, when you publish, you can publish it 3 different ways. You can publish it publicly, you can stick this post on the front page, you can password protect it, you can make it private, and if you do make it private, then you will require people to become subscribers and register for the content and so forth. You want to make it exclusive. We're going to make it public, And you can also publish it immediately, or you can publish it in the future. So let's say, for example, you have 10 different posts and you want to post one every day. You can actually do that with this option here. And format is just simply different formats. For example, the standard format is going to show, if I click on publish here, I can show you. And if I click on view posts, right now this is the standard format. So you have the headline and the text. If I change it to, let's say for example, a link, if there's a link here, it's just going to show a link. If it's a gallery, I can include a bunch of images and it'll show a gallery. If it's status, then it'll show it kind of like a Twitter status, and quotes and images. Images will basically show you the first image that it sees, it'll grab and it'll show just that image. And as WordPress, updates their system, they're always going to add different formats. And of course, if you go to Google and just search for WordPress post format, you can get some updated information about these formats, and as they begin to add more and more about these different formats. Now, categories here, you can put this post in a specific category. You can add a new category, say funny t-shirts, news. You can add a category and add the specific post to that category. You can create subcategories of these categories, and comments would be, you can add comments here. Revisions are basically, let's say you published it once and you go ahead and publish it again, you make some changes, you're going to see revisions here. So you can actually revert to a previous revision. And if you revert, you can also revert back or go back to a newer revision. Tags are basically this. Let's say, for example, you have tags like funny, sad, t-shirts, and in this case we'd just say funny, t-shirts. If I had two other posts with the tags funny, then if somebody clicks on the tag funny, they're going to see this post and the other two, which they're going to see 3 posts that are having tags with funny. And the featured image is basically this. If you go to the live site, you don't see it now, but we can actually specify a header image, and if we set the featured image for a specific post, anytime you view that specific post or specific page, then you will see this specific set featured image. And that's pretty much how to create a post.